Okay, so let's talk about this. Right now, I want you to close your eyes. And when's the last time you saw him in person?
Court. About less than a year ago.
Okay.
When
seeing him coming up in the future, you're going to have to see him coming up in the future, right? To sell this house?
Yes.
How does it make you feel right now? Tell me how your emotions feel. Like, put it into words.
Anger, anxiety, pissed off, still wish I could just beat his ass in the ground for what he did to the kids. They don't talk to him anymore. I mean, just the whole...
Betrayal coming up. I feel betrayal coming up.
Yes. Yes, he cheated on me.
Betrayal, super fight or flight. I feel your chest is tight, your stomach hurts. I feel it in your head, your temples. I feel it everywhere. Your whole body is tense.
Everywhere, everywhere. He will
not
away.
Okay, so feel that for a minute. And feel it in your body. You feel that whole feeling?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's
okay. Okay, so think about that for a minute. Feel that. Just sit in it. So what memories come to you? Like, how old do you feel right now? If you could think of past memories, how old do you feel right now?
10.
What happened?
My dad broke his neck in a bad truck wreck, and the whole world changed.
What happened?
They owned a campground that they built from scratch in Ohio. That was our world. That was where I was raised, and where I got my outwardness and everything. Picture perfect childhood as far as being a child and growing up on a campground. He drove truck, broke his neck. They had to sell the campground while he's in the hospital, surgeries and everything. So I mean, he lived, but it was a very long, rigorous. He had the halo thing where they put the 4 screws in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
Yeah, I'm feeling it right now. I feel like
yeah, and I mean, he broke all kinds of stuff, but he got to where he could walk again and drive truck again, which he wasn't supposed to do, but that's all he knew. And I think that was the largest. Well, also that same year, I lost my grandfather, who was my father figure.
Mm-hmm.
He was
your safety fell, right?
Yeah, he was my nurturer. He was my world, more so than my father, as far as, the male influence in my life. That may be it. It may be my grandfather.
Yeah.
That brings tears.
See how that connects? Yeah. See how that, see how going to court, to see him going to court, that safety, you don't feel safe, that lack of safety has nothing to do with that, asshole. It does in a sense, but it's because when you lost all that stuff as a child, that took all your safety, your whole bubble that you stayed in where you're safe. You see how that connects?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's what you need to work on.
100%. Wow. And it's been right there and I could not figure it out. And bam.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's simple.
What I do. That's why you paid me, Dawn.
Oh, girl, I'm coming back.
Yeah, we can do lots of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. So as you do this, it's like an onion. You peel layers. Are you getting hot?
Hot.
You know why you're getting hot right now?
Why?
Because Archangel Michael brings in the heat. He's surrounding himself around you. His wings. He's covering himself around you with his wings to make you feel safe. Do you feel better now?
I do.
I'm getting teary-eyed.
I really do. That is amazing. Oh, that is amazing.
Yeah. He wants you to know you're safe. You're safe at all times, Dawn.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
So I'm going to give you some tools to work on that. I'm covered in chills.
That is amazing.
Aww. I love you. You're the best.
I'm sure I'm sure you can feel it. I am empathic.
I was going to ask you where you are in your spiritual journey because you're really about to burst open.
Yeah, I know
that's why you're here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You're it's like peeling layers of an onion. It's going to start peeling for you. You're going to go through these toxicities. So how my gift works is I channel your subconscious and we get things like this out. So we keep pulling this inner child healing. All these things come out so I'll explain how it works is as those little things happen, like you lost as a child, when that stuff happens, you have to push to move forward because everyone's like, stop crying. Don't be upset. Move forward. They're doing out of the goodness of their heart. They mean well. They want you to move forward to move on with life. But really, it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't just go out into the ether. it goes
Yeah.
to your subconscious, right? So
Yeah.
your subconscious mind holds everything in your life like a computer. Every memory, every event, everything in your life, it stores it like a computer. It doesn't go anywhere. So it builds survival mechanisms, and those little things stored back in your subconscious are called introjects, and they create little personality traits. Those are introjects, little personality traits or character traits going forward. They create who you are in your future. So all those fear-based behaviors are called introjects. Those were created as survival mechanisms when you were a child. So they're not the real you. That's the fake you. That's the outside shell you that you became from traumas and fears as a child.
Right.
So once we peel these away through inner child healing, those things go away. It's like peeling an onion, and then your soul self emerges. And then you're this fearless, badass bitch that can do anything.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah, I feel it. I mean, I can just...
Because you got this. You got this. It's coming.
I feel it. I can feel it. It's like...
This is such a great session. This was so worth the wait. So let's talk about fixing that, though. So that certain issue that we talked about, I want you to be able to heal it.
Okay.
And it's work you're going to have to do too. Like, I can't just like banish it and then boom, it just goes away. So what it does do, like, so because that was sitting in your subconscious, we did just release it. That was sitting back there that you didn't even know. You probably haven't thought about that event in years, right? Because it was sitting back in your subconscious. So when I released it, spirit showed me where to pick around, right? That's why, because your body is like muscle memory. So that's why I asked you about your husband, because I knew it was triggering something from your past. So it was hiding back there. We had to release it. Once that dissipates, it goes away and you don't have to deal with it again. So that certain issue, you won't have to deal with it again. You'll just have to journal on it to kind of process those feelings. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
and then it's healed.
Yeah, I feel it.
Do you feel lighter? Don't you feel lighter? Because your whole, you know, your stature, the way you're sitting, your smile, you feel lighter. Like, I can feel it. Your energy is lighter. But yeah, it really works. It's amazing. And you know what? I don't know why I was choosing to do this gift, but it's fucking beautiful and I love it. And I'm hoping I get to do it for the rest of my life because I'm so honored and humbled to do it. It's amazing.